everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a special video as I was tagged by Natasha after she shared her top 10 autumn winter scents. In Australia we've just gone into winter and you can see outside my window it's a beautiful sunny day with a blue sky, not a cloud in the sky, and typically our winter days are beautiful and sunny. Might get into say the mid to high teens in temperature where I am. It can drop below 0 degrees centigrade at night, but our days can be quite lovely. So yeah, I'm not really a seasonal melter in that my favorite scents are sort of fruity, bakery, and I can melt fruity scents through winter no problem, especially when you see the weather we have here. However, for this video I've kind of focused on comforting, warming scents, I guess. Yeah, so we'll get stuck into it. So I've got a top 10. I'm going to go from 10 to 1 being my favorite at number 1, but I do have an honorable mention only because I don't actually have this particular scent in a wax bar anymore. I picked up a wax bar in someone's D-stash and I absolutely loved the scent, and we have not seen it available in Australia since I've been a consultant anyway. So the scent is Caramel Apple Craze, and it's the only thing I've got in that scent at the moment. It's a hand soap, and I make the hand soaps into a foaming hand soap by adding just over half water with the soap in a foaming dispenser. And oh my goodness, I love Caramel Apple Craze. I really hope it comes to Australia in wax bar form, because I would be overjoyed. And if I had this in wax, it would probably be close to number 1. So that's my honorable mention, only because I don't actually have that in a wax bar at the moment. So let's get stuck into my top 10. Starting at 10, we've got Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin, which is fresh pumpkin, warm vanilla and cinnamon. This was released in 2022 as part of the Harvest 3-pack. It also came out with maple rum cake and wild for fall. This is in my club, so I do like it. And I do have to admit that I don't actually melt this one in summer. So maybe I am a little bit of a seasonal melter. I don't know. Yeah, so it's pumpkin-y, not particularly cinnamony. I really don't like strong cinnamon, but I love the vanilla and pumpkin in this. Love that. That's number 10. Number 9 is Cider Mill, fresh apples, crushed pumpkin and simmering spices. This came out in Australia in June last year in that Bring Back My Bar. It was in my club. I do have quite a few bars. I took it out of my club because, you know, club can get out of control. This is really lovely. Not too many spices to my nose. My mum is really sensitive to spices and she can definitely smell that, and she also doesn't like pumpkin, but this is really nice. And I also like this scent in the counter clean and the dish soap that it's been available in the past. Oh, you get the apples, bit of pumpkin, a little bit of spice, but I can handle it. Not too much spice in that. Cider Mill. Number 8 is Frosted Ginger Cookie. I have melted this already. This is in the current Bring Back My Bar. It's brown sugar cookie, ginger and vanilla. And on cold, I did like this. The ginger is quite like a fresh ginger. On melting, oh my goodness, this was beautiful. That ginger mixed with that sugar cookie, and oh my goodness, delightful. Lasted for quite a while. It threw well, so that's the reason it's my number 8. Number 7, we have Salted Caramel Cupcake. This is also in the current Bring Back My Bar. It's golden caramel, hints of cocoa, pink sea salt, and buttery cupcake. Now, I've actually put number 7 with number 6 because I prefer these two together. It makes that caramel apple craze that I'm unable to get. It gives a really good, I guess, dupe of that. So Apple Press is apples, pears, and roses, and this one came out in January's Bring Back My Bar this year. So yeah, I do like them separately, but together it's magical and beautiful. Salted caramel cupcake. So we'll have a look at this one. It does have that cocoa note in there. Don't let that scare you. I don't like chocolate scents, but I do like this. I do kind of. You don't really get the cupcake in this. I would have liked some more cupcake in this. However, when I mix it with the apple press, oh, it's lovely. It's like caramel apple craze. So that salted caramel cupcake, apple press, absolutely beautiful. It's this one's a bit gooey, but that's okay. You don't get the roses. It's just like a really fresh apple, a little bit of pear. Not really any roses. If there's roses, it's not like old lady roses. But if you said, smell this, what's it smell like, I would not detect the roses in it. Apple press, as I said, beautiful by itself, but even better with a caramel scent, and that salted caramel cupcake. Oh, beautiful. All right, top 5 we have from the current Bring Back My Bar. It's honey pear cider, juicy pear, honey, and hints of spices. And I did smell this one with cider mill, and I've decided that I like this one better than cider mill. That pear and the honey brightens it up in a way that cider mill doesn't have. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. That's why it's my number 5 scent, honey pear cider. Number 4 is sugar cookie. So would you class this as an autumn winter scent? I don't know, but I have. It's butter, sugar, and creamy vanilla. This was in last year's June Bring Back My Bar. It's in my club. I have a whole stack of bars. I could possibly take it out of my club because I think I have like 8 or 9 bars of this, which is a lot, but it's so nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's like a vanilla buttery cookie. Beautiful on its own, beautiful mixed with anything else pretty much. Oh, it left the catalogue when I first joined Scentsy in the second half of 2020, and at that time I didn't understand about things retiring and not coming back. So when I realized it wasn't in like the next catalogue, I thought, okay, it'll come in the next. It never came back. So I had to wait until it came back in the Bring Back My Bar, and then I added it to my club, and it's bloody delicious. Number 3 is a previous scent of the month. It's Gimme Candy from September last year. This is also in my club. I have quite a few bars of it. I think it came out in like a clearance sale or something. It was in 24-hour sale. I'm not sure, but I bought quite a few bars of it, and it's also in my club, as I said. So caramelized sugar, honey, and sweet buttercream. This is beautiful. Yes, it's super sweet. Oh, caramelized sugar, honey, yeah, but it's more like a caramelized sugar with sweet buttercream. It's delicious. You can also mix it, but I absolutely love that. Gimme Candy. Number 2 is Maple Rum Cake, which is another bar that was from the Harvest Collection last year. This is in my club. It's buttered rum, cinnamon sugar, vanilla frosting, and maple drizzle. This is one that gets better on warming. Something just happens when it warms that's even better, that you don't smell on cold. And I think I've heard other people say that. but it's definitely true. It just all comes together when it warms, and it's absolutely delightful. Oh, it's so good. You do get a bit of cinnamon, but there's a lot of sweetness going on here with the maple and the vanilla frosting. Buttered rum, yes. Beautiful. All of those notes. It's kind of like a rich fruit cake when I warm that, and it's beautiful. Number 1, this scent came out in November last year as part of the Vanilla Bean Buttercream Scentspirations collection, and it's candy cane buttercream, peppermint candy cane, vanilla bean, and buttercream. This is in my club. I have a few bars, but this is delicious. Oh, beautiful. It's a sweet, minty, buttercreamy, vanilla, not toothpastey at all. It's beautiful. And the reason this is number 1, I asked myself which would I want to melt on any given day, and this is probably the one that I would reach for the most. And yeah, it's beautiful. So that is my number 1 scent. And I have noticed that all my scents are in autumnal shades. So they're the reds and orange, browns and creams. So there you go. Must be autumn, winter, hey. That's it. They're my top 10 scents. And thanks for watching. And thanks, Natasha, for tagging me. That was fun. See you later. See you next time. Bye. Take care.